What's up, everybody? This is Big Corleone of the This Might Hurt podcast, coming to you live, most definitely live. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oof. Great way to start the show with a fucking sneeze. Anyway, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. I know you can see me, but if anybody's in the chat room, send me a thumbs up or whatever saying you can hear me. Thank you for listening to my sneezes. I appreciate it. Well, today's a big day. You know what I mean? Well, not necessarily. Today's a big day, so to speak. Tomorrow's the biggest day. But for those who don't know, tomorrow is officially my 50th birthday. 50th. All right. Not 20th, not 21st, as you can tell, not that shit. But hold on. Let me bring in my lovely co-host, TG Love. Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
How's everything going?
It's going.
It's going?
It's going.
All right.
I have no idea what I'm even doing right now.
How was your week? Your 2 weeks?
I think they've been okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's always good to.
I mean, I'm here. I'm alive.
Yeah.
And yeah, I won a giveaway for cleaning. So yesterday someone came and cleaned my kitchen and my bathroom for free. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Yes.
I need somebody to come do my
Shout out to Pretty and Polished Cleaning. This is in PA. So yeah, if you can support a small business, do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta support small business. You gotta do it.
I know. It's bad out here, as we know.
Yeah. So like I was saying before, it's thank you, Debbie. I appreciate
it's your birthday podcast.
Tomorrow is the official 50th birthday.
Oof.
50, half a century, yo.
Ooh.
So that's a long time.
Oh, thank God. I'm getting there, but I'm not there. Yes. No.
You're not there yet.
Stop this little anyway. So it's the big 5-0. What are you doing for your birthday? Are you celebrating? Are you going somewhere?
I don't. I mean, tomorrow the weather's supposed to be really, really crappy up here. So I mean, the kids are supposed to come through, hang out for a while and shit. You know what I mean?
So family.
Yeah. Dubs.
Good.
So, we'll see what happens. I mean, something's gonna pop off, one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, you coming through?
Really? Yeah. Too far for me, friend. You know that.
Oh shit! But yeah,
that's way too many hours to drive in like one day. Because if it's like 3 hours, I still have to drive 3 hours back because I still have to go to work the next day. Oh, wait, no. Wait, I'm confused. No, today's Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday.
Yes,
and then Friday.
And then...
All right.
Yeah,
so we got a couple of days before the weekend. I was like thinking tomorrow's Friday. I was getting excited.
Who's 50?
Who's 50?
You're forgetting your days. Who's the one that's...
Oh my God, yeah. Well, sometimes when you work and stuff, this happens, even though I have the date in front of me. on the computer and on a calendar, I still seem to forget what's happening around me. So yeah. Plus, because I would like schedule a lot at work, I'm constantly looking at future dates.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really easy to get yourself confused, you
Right.
know.
Woohoo! Right there.
What does that say?
Yeah,
I can't read.
that's it's from Amanda. Woohoo! Happy birthday, Corleone. How old are you now? 21. Yeah.
21 plus plus.
Plus 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 plus.
Plus plus
Thank
plus
you,
plus.
Amanda. Appreciate it. So I got a couple emails. I got actually, you know what I did too? I wrote down some riddles I want to fuck some people's heads up.
Oh boy.
And oh, we got a photo bomb over here.
A photo bomb.
Yeah, the little kitty just jumped up on this little thing back there.
Mm.
Back here. Yeah, he's
Oh,
standing. Yeah, he's like, look at me. I'm back
yeah.
here.
He looks I'm like a little king, and he's looking right over here too.
Oh
So
man.
great. He's in the shop. Wonderful.
Right.
Enjoy, everyone.
Um
For your birthday,
so
he wanted to show up. Look at that.
yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy. So we got two emails. I mean Dubs said he was gonna come through. Lady G said she'll be through. So we'll just start it off. And when they get here, they get here. You know how it is.
Yep.
Let me start off with this one. So, what's up, everyone? My name is John. I need your help. So here we go. Check this shit out. About a month ago, I found out my wife crossed the line and slept with one of my so-called good friends.
Oh, God damn it.
Not a stranger, a guy I trusted, a guy who sat in my house, shook my hand, drank my beer, and looked me in the eyes like everything was normal while he screwed my wife behind my back.
Wow.
What kind of betrayal hits like a brick in the teeth? Oh, that kind of betrayal hits like a brick to the teeth. Since then, my head's been a war zone.
Mm.
Anger, humiliation, and the constant urge to make somebody feel the same kind of burn I'm walking through with every day. Here's where it gets ugly. Part of me keeps thinking about his wife. If she finds out what her husband did with my wife, I've got this gut feeling she'd be just as furious and maybe just as willing to torch everything down. And yeah, the thought has crossed my mind more than once about leveling the playing field, letting him wake up in the same kind of shit that he helped create. The question eating at me is whether that's justice or just me sinking down into the same gutter that he dragged me into. Right now I'm pissed enough that revenge feels damn good in theory, but I don't know if it makes me even worse than he is. The whole situation is dirtier than that, but I can't get into everything. But what should I do? So oh man, should I tell his wife and let the pieces fall where they may? Or should I just confront? Oh, he hasn't even confronted them about it yet. Should I confront them about it and let the pieces fall where they may? Thank you. So, this dude, his boy is fucking with his lady. He said that,
They're both married.
yeah, they're both married. Exactly. That's the dilemma. I mean,
My question, though, I wonder is, do they have children? Because if there's
he didn't say that.
children involved, you're trying to create more drama where it's not needed.
Right.
If there is no children, it still applies. You're trying to create more drama that is not needed.
Right.
It is a gutter idea. You don't need revenge because two wrongs never make a right. So what would be the point of that? Like, I don't think you benefit from like sleeping with this guy's wife, like to get back at him and her, like and his wife. Like
Right.
that's stupid. That's petty shit. This is not a fucking movie. I can't remember the dude's name. That's why I didn't say what kind of movie. But
His name is John.
no, not him. I'm thinking about Tyler Perry. Is it Tyler Perry that makes the movies?
Tyler Perry makes all kinds of relationship love.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying.
movies.
Let's not make this a Tyler Perry movie. Okay. This is reality. Um she fucked up. Honestly. Ooh. Ooh, what I would do
What would
is
you do?
I would invite them over, right? The
Right.
wife and the but see that's making it like a Tyler Perry movie thing because I'd bring them over and bring it up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I guess if that's the revenge you want, then that would be it, is you being the one to speak the truth and bring the truth to light. So
Now, here's my scenario.
but that shit can go down different ways.
Here's my scenario. So I invite everybody over for dinner, right?
Right.
I'm out there, whipping it up like I always do. Teriyaki fried chicken, veggie fried rice with some egg in the rice. You know what I'm saying? Make it all good and shit. I'm sitting there. I'm. All right, hold on. Amanda says something. I say leave her because once a cheater, always a cheater. But the other wife will find out sooner or later. The truth always comes out.
No, I don't agree with that.
No.
No. No. If okay, he's saying this is one of his boys.
Right.
Okay. Which
Right.
means the wives know each other too. If
Right.
that's the case, right? Because everybody's hanging out at some point or another, or whatever, let's say.
Right.
Because it happened enough that the wife hooked up with his friend
Right.
and started hooking up with his friend. So that's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting these people have hung out or been out together or whatever, and so it's not as easy as, well, yes, leave her. I mean, I wouldn't stay in a relationship with someone who would do some shit like that behind my back. That's
Right.
fucking hurtful. And let's be honest, it's gonna be very hard for that person to repair the damage and the trust that they broke.
Right.
I don't think there's much that you could do once you've cheated in that way. Like,
Right. Absolutely.
come
How do
on,
you even fix
your
that shit?
boy, like one of your boys, and like no. So I feel like yeah, she crossed the line and I think that's enough to leave, because I don't always agree with once a cheater, always a cheater,
Right.
because it all depends on the person. If a person is the type of person to be a cheater because they're a liar and they can't take responsibility and accountability, then yes, for that sake, once a cheater, always a cheater with that person. They're, unless they change, which they might not.
Yeah.
Getting back to this crazy, like, yes, why wouldn't you say something? Like, honestly, I guess the right thing to do really would be to talk to the wife. Like, I know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. That's why my scenario: good food, some drinks, and everybody's eating, having a nice time. And I'm sitting there boiling and bubbling, looking at them. And I'm like, you know what? I get up and I say, so, how was it fucking my wife?
I mean, that is one way to do it, yes.
That's how I would do it. I would sit right there with them sitting right there. So how was it fucking my wife?
Okay, so if you want the Tyler Perry revenge version, we are inviting to dinner,
Right.
sitting down, not saying shit to the wife before, nothing.
Nope.
Bringing it up at the dinner table. Now it's known, and now the wife knows too. Or it confirms what she already knew. Who the fuck knows?
Exactly.
Okay, and maybe nobody knows how to, like, maybe sometimes pulling the Band-Aid. That's what you got to do. You got to rip that fucking Band-Aid right off.
Yeah.
And kind of put people in their place. And the way people react will tell more. Okay? Because if they're truthful and admitful of their wrong, that's one thing. But if they start asking questions back instead of answering questions and try to avoid or deflect, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that says more about who a person is and how they handle, fuck, I got caught. What do? You have two options when you get caught doing something, right? You could be honest and own up to it, or you could double down and lie, or whatever. So it would be interesting to see what comes out. And I'm wondering, like, how did he find out? Did he say? He didn't say,
No,
right?
he didn't say how he found out.
That's interesting.
No, he
Because,
doesn't.
like, does he know this for certain? Or, because damn, that's fucked up.
That'd be fucked up if it wasn't true, right? Like, he just assumed that shit happened and he blows up a whole thing.
And then he does a Tyler Perry fucking movie set type shit.
And nothing happened. Oh,
Plates get thrown. Oh, damn, it's going down.
Yeah, it's going down, yo. Yeah, but I advise him to have a conversation with the wife. Don't sleep with the wife. Don't sleep with the wife.
I mean, she wanted to get it in one last time. Maybe that's your revenge. I don't know.
I mean, hey.
But I guess I wouldn't be able to sleep with someone after knowing that, we're married and you do some shit like that, like, ew. So, but I think, I think the real thing should be talk to your wife and then see the reaction. Like, because right now I'm curious, is this an assumption or does he know for sure? If he knows for sure, then he should definitely confront his wife on it.
Right.
Confront his friend and give his friend an opportunity to tell his wife. But if he doesn't tell his wife, that would be the ultimatum there for, like, if you don't tell your wife, I'm going to tell your wife. So that would be the politer way of doing things, is to one-on-one, basically.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how I would feel about a one-on-one thing. I think I'd want to blow up the whole shit.
I mean, that's up to you. But, like, I don't even know. With your friend, it could even just be on the phone. It doesn't have to. But I would rather want to see people, how they react and shit like that. I guess the video call would work too, because you could just be like, yo, is it true? Like, and basically saying, like, you need to tell your wife, by tonight. If not, I'll know. And I'm gonna let her know. And you could just fucking text her.
Damn, yo. That's wild, bro.
That is wild. Like,
I mean, how do you do that?
But, why? Like, it makes me mad because it's like, why? What are you avoiding in your relationship? What the hell did your partner do or didn't do for you to, like, your boys? I don't know. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, too close to home type shit. That's weird.
It's not it's not just weird. That's the ultimate disrespect. Like, what the fuck?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what's, like, how did they get, how does the friendship that's not even a friendship, because it's more the husband that has the friendship with the guy. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the level of disrespect that I'm processing right now, and, like, how, like, damn, like, why are you doing that? Most people do shit at work. Why are you stupid? No.
Yeah, we're
This is
doing it.
why, like, you're killing your inner circle, you're ruining friendships and
Yeah,
fucking memories and shit. Oh, that's ridiculous.
that's terrible.
I'm mad at you, John. Not you. I'm mad at your wife, husband, and your friends.
Damn.
Oh,
It's true though. It's true. Why shit where you rest? Kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Like, this is not like these things do happen, right? Like, I've been watching a lot of like ID shows. So, like Evil Lives Here and shit like that. These people are crazy. There be some crazy ass people out there doing
there's
some
a show named
really,
Evil Lives Here.
huh?
There's a show named Evil Lives Here.
Evil Lives Here. But it's about actual people whose like brother or mother, father committed crimes, murder, did shit to them. Like, oof, it's crazy. Crazy.
Damn. Evil Lives Here.
Yeah.
That sounds devilish.
I watch it on Max. But yeah, Evil Lives Here, man. That show, there's some really, really fucked up people out there.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think it's good to watch just because, like, too, like, they even say it in every episode. Like, there were signs. There were signs that this was going to escalate. The issue with that show, well, not the show, the issue that I'm gathering when I watch the show is that our judicial system just sucks. Like, I was talking to my husband about this yesterday. Like the way that you like the crimes that you commit, there's certain crimes you commit, you could get more time than actually attempting to murder someone and not being successful with it. Like your intent was to kill, and
Right.
somehow you only go to jail for like 6 to 8 years. How? Why aren't you doing at least 30? Like a lifespan of some kind,
Yeah.
because you
It's for
tried to
life.
kill someone and
Yeah.
you're someone who has a past, a record, criminal history. That's the shit that I never understand. I'm
Yep.
like, they have a record.
Right. Let's
It,
bring
it
in.
escalated to literally almost killing someone.
Yeah. Wow. Hold on. Let's bring in La Doctora Lady G.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good,
Good.
good, good, good. How are you?
I'm good. Had to, you know, had to do my piece in the church, you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mm.
So what are we
Damn.
discussing right now?
Well, John had a situation where he found out one of his good friends was sleeping with his wife.
Oh, an age-old story, yes.
So
Wow.
he was debating on whether he should get revenge and tell the wife or
Yeah.
sleep with the wife and all this other stuff and everything.
Uh,
But
not worth
yeah,
it. Not worth it.
yeah,
Yeah,
he,
we went through it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Basically, we had the Tyler Perry drama version you could go down, which was actually pretty good. Ain't gonna lie,
Oh,
I'm gonna
wow.
share because we were like, okay, this is what we do. We're gonna set. He was gonna invite everyone over for dinner,
Oh boy.
and then at dinner, shit's everybody's eating, everybody's like, how you been? Blah blah blah, and he's gonna turn to his friend and be like, so how was it fucking my wife?
Oh wow.
See, the drama consumes from there. That's how we
Yeah.
lit a match with that bitch.
Well,
yeah.
that's like the things that you see about like being at the baby shower or at the wedding where they just
I take the Rachel.
yeah, where it's like they just randomly let everybody know this is what happened.
Right.
Yeah,
Like have it come out. But we
Mhm.
basically said that they like he should have a conversation with each the wife and the friends. But
Uh-huh.
basically give the friend an ultimatum that he needs to tell his wife, or he was going to tell his wife.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild though. I mean, how it's devastating because I mean he didn't tell us whether or not he had kids, if there were kids
Mm-hmm.
involved and stuff like that. He just got
Or
like
if he knew for sure,
right.
Right.
or like, how did he find out? He didn't say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
So
just said,
we're not sure if this is an assumption being made, or does he know for sure?
yeah.
Right.
But
Well,
it
I mean,
kind of
I
sounded like
can
he knew.
definitely tell you it is devastating.
I'm sure. Of course it is.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like
It'll change your life.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you juggle those emotions? You know what I'm saying? Like how the fuck do you
How do
Well,
you
I don't
trust?
it took me 3 4 years. I mean, I'm over it, but not like I don't stop thinking about it, you know?
word?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 7 years, you
Mm.
know?
I
I
mean, it
think
ruins your trust for sure,
Oh
and then
gosh.
you have to put your guard up even more because you're more on a defensive than not.
You know
I'm
what?
sure.
Let me let you know. Last night I was actually invited to a women's like a women's group, right? And I actually had to think, it's so funny that we're talking about this today. I actually had to think about whether my experience um, affected what happened to me yesterday. But I was invited to this woman's event like an hour before it started. And I was like, sure, I'll come. You know, you invited me. I don't have anything, you know, pressing or whatever. So yeah, I'll go. I went. And I mean, all of them, well, most of them were women I knew, you know,
Wow.
women that I go to church with and stuff like that. But I felt so unsafe and uncomfortable. And it wasn't them, like it was me, to the point
Hmm.
where they, you know, they played like a game or whatever, like icebreakers.
Right.
And the and you know, I actually thought about it after I left because again, like that uncomfortable feeling, like I don't trust anyone. So it's like how can I be vulnerable in this background when the reality is I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone.
Hmm.
And when I got in my car, I actually thought about that. I was like, is this what is this? Like, why are you in a room full of women that you see on a weekly basis that you know very well that in certain you know places you're chopping it up with them. You know, you talk, you laugh, but why in this little intimate group do you not panic but almost withdraw?
I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
You're limiting yourself, but not on purpose,
Yeah.
and it's out of fear because the people that you let your guard down with, who you were vulnerable with, who you had friendships with,
Yeah.
hurt you. So you are expecting it to happen again. And so you say to yourself, well, what the fuck? I'm not going to allow myself to get fucked again. So I'm just not going to allow it to happen at all. But doing so is not allowing you to have great experiences that you can
Right,
actually be
right.
having. You do not need to be all the way vulnerable with everyone. You can always have your guard up, but until you start really getting yourself out there and just letting go little things, it sounded like you were at a good event that maybe was a positive uh, event, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if part of it was again because
But
I
you
was
knew
in
people.
Yes,
right?
I
That's it.
definitely knew people, and I knew what the organization was about.
Right,
But it's almost like there was partly because I was just invited like an hour ago. So
right.
I didn't know much about the gathering, what the purpose was.
What
Okay.
was the purpose though?
It's like it's almost like a sisterhood type of thing where
Oh,
for that specific purpose is to have people. I mean, it's more
Like
on
a support system?
yeah, like it's on the religious level, like,
okay.
because of my faith and everything. But someone that I actually, look up to, and
Hmm.
she created this program, and it's been very, very successful for a number of years. And again, most of these women I go to church with, I know, I, you know, I trust on that friendly, superficial level.
Hmm.
Um, and actually really again look up to a lot of those women. So
Right,
I mean, it's not like I don't know these people. It's um but I think it just took me off. I mean, usually I'm not great in crowds anyway, like, because I have that tendency to absorb other people's energies.
hmm,
And normally, because I have that sensitivity, there were some people there that on a regular basis I kind of get that feeling like your smile and you're fake. Just to put it plainly. I
right,
that I feel that, your demeanor is all for show, like it's not genuine. It's not, and then there are others there that I do feel are very genuine. But I guess it was like a mixed company type thing.
right,
So, and again, I'm not great with things that I haven't been able to process and devour or, look at first. So I was still just kind of iffy going because I was like, she just told me about this. She just invited me.
right.
Um, but because it does relate to my faith and I do respect this person, I will always be a person of my word. So
Right.
I showed up, not knowing what it was about. And then knowing that it's another like a branch off of her main event type thing.
Hmm.
Um, and so I got the impression that it's something that takes commitment and, it's like for service, which
Okay.
generally I truly enjoy. But I do think that there was that part that says, I I don't know that I want to or am prepared to, I don't know, I guess serve in something that's so dear to me. I'm not sure if I want to share that with you, you know?
Hmm.
And like cuz like now there are definitely certain parts of me that I don't feel other people should have access to. And as bad as this sounds, but sitting here thinking about this, my faith is something that has definitely gotten me through these last 7 years. And yeah, I guess it is that potential, the potential of having that ruined by
Right.
another person. It's not about them and me being able to trust them. It's about having oh man, TG, I tell you, having something that belongs to me taken
Mm,
away.
right.
Yeah,
Because it,
because
it it
again,
is a part of your life.
it is
It's
because
not just like this thing on the
it's not something
side.
superficial. It's something that
Right.
is at my core. My faith is at the core of my life, how I've gotten to where I'm at. And the idea that at some point, not that they would, but that they could potentially.
But what if they don't? But
That's
what
true.
if
That's true. Which is why
you
I
gotta,
showed up.
and
Which
it
is
could
why I
be
showed up.
50-50. I think there's a way to go into this
Yeah.
and still be able to get you to a comfort level. But I do I do like the fact that you do know already. Like, if you're gonna go to an event, you need to know more before you're attending something. That makes a lot of sense
Yeah, yeah.
because
Plus
that that
plus I guess there's like a membership every month. You know, it's like a
oh
twenty
damn, oh
dollar.
damn,
What
It's
no,
is
like a
come
this?
on,
Columbia
$20.
House or something?
What?
they're getting us back.
Columbia House?
It's like a $20 membership. It comes back to us in certain ways, like
Okay,
refreshments and little gifts and things like that. So
right,
I have no doubt that because again, this woman has been very successful in what she does. She has this event has a whole board, like
right.
her program
Wow.
is very put together. Like I have no doubt that that's why she's so successful and everything. Yeah, but then I also have to understand, like, when you're talking finances, even I'm on a limited budget,
Mm,
and it's like, oh, as much as I want to do something,
right,
because this is more like an actual membership cost, and even though in the grand scheme of things, $20 a month is, psh, I eat more than that in lunch,
That's
like.
a bucket of chicken.
that's $240 a year.
Yeah, so I mean, in I spend more on streaming services.
I hear
So
that.
yeah, so it's probably not that big of a deal, but again, it's like,
Is it worth it to you? I mean, that's what it
right.
comes down to.
That's
Well,
exactly what it
I
comes down
told
to.
her to give me some information, so it's definitely something that I need to
Yeah,
look
consider
at,
it.
yeah, and process and whatnot. But sitting here thinking about those feeling, like again, it was just feeling out of place, like I
Hmm.
don't belong here.
Right,
um because the thing is, like, they do icebreakers and stuff. They do, like, they had done like a person bingo where you have to get up and
and
actually.
talk to other people.
And the funny thing is, I am a
Yeah,
talker. Like, I'm a talker. My daughter tells me all the time, Ma, I can't take you nowhere because you're always talking to people, and you talk to them forever in a day, and things like that. But
maybe it just threw you off guard, like you said, you weren't
I
Yeah,
fully
think
I
so.
think
comfortable.
that's what
Yeah.
it, I think that's what it is too. It's just being contacted. Oh, come here within an hour, and
Yeah,
you get over
Well,
there,
I
and
was
you didn't know what to
actually,
expect. You didn't know what was going on, and it was just
yeah.
a flurry of stuff coming in, and you just
Yeah,
weren't
and
prepared
and I
for it.
want to say that. I want to chalk it up because I didn't have enough time to really overthink things the way I do.
right,
So that it's palatable for me, because usually I need prior notice for things to think about it so that when I arrive I am prepared. Like I'm emotionally prepared. You know. And yeah, this was just definitely off the cuff and everything. So I want to chalk it up to that, but I do realize now, especially talking to you guys here. And I mean, come on, being who I am, la doctora. I know I do that psychological thing with myself all the time, but
mhm,
just thinking about
Yeah,
that, like,
of course.
overthinking. That's why it's just better to talk to other people sometimes, like to put it out there so you can get a different perspective, or
or just
because
to, yeah, and to suss out those things.
yeah,
Because I actually I just got home from work not too long ago, then was at church and all those other things. So haven't had time to really think about it and even look at the information she gave me. But I told her, give me information so I can look at it, and see what this is really about.
right.
And my understanding is just kind of a like a sisterhood type of thing, to
The
have other
sisterhood of
people.
traveling pants.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was a
That's
just
good
to,
right.
sisterhood.
Yeah,
yeah. But man, but
but
yeah, I don't, between my job and and this experience like this dude went through, like I
yeah.
Mhm.
have I don't know
I
what
have
to do.
I have another email that this one's pretty. This one's pretty wild.
Okay.
So hold on. I got a riddle.
wait, before you even go to the riddle, Jesus Christ, let's close on what just happened here. But La Doctora,
You can
I'm
always
just
count on me to
saying,
be interesting.
I think definitely, like, I hope that you also get counseling.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, always.
okay, but I think I
Even
think
the
it's good you
counselors
went.
need counsel, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think yeah, you said process, really see if it's something you can or want to do, and but yeah, who knows? This could be a great
Yeah.
opportunity. You just don't know yet. So
Yeah, just don't know. It's not even 24 hours old.
not at all.
Yeah.
All right, now go to your damn riddle.
All right. Um, all right. Now whoever answers it can answer it. If you get it, let me know. Put it in the comments. If you get the answer, I'll let you know if it's right. What begins with a T, ends with a T, and has a T in it? Nobody knows.
Hold
A
on.
cup.
No.
Is it a word?
It says what begins with a T,
And ends with a
ends
T
with a
and has
T,
a
and has
T
T
in
in
it?
it, and has T in it.
Oh man. I don't know.
Emotional damage.
No,
What?
that's not right.
No, that's not right. That's not right. I just felt like hitting the button.
Ends with starts with a T, ends with a T, has T in it. Has T in it.
Tea time?
It has to end with a T.
I need a Jeopardy music. Jeez, I
I
should have got
know
that.
you do. That would have been good. Did anyone
Would've been-
comment? Does anyone in the comments even know?
No, nobody said anything yet.
Oh damn! Treatment.
No.
What? It's true.
But it doesn't have any tea in it.
Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Damn it! It has eat in it.
Ah,
All right.
All
10 more,
right.
10 more
I get.
seconds.
Oh, oh. Look, even the dog's getting upset about it.
Yeah, I know. She's like, I don't know that shit. All right, ready? Teapot.
but it, I guess so.
Oh, son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! I had to write it down. I was like, gonna be like, "Ah," and I was gonna put tea in the beginning, but then I was like, I don't know.
Well, I knew it had something to do with tea.
Ugh, silly.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this email and then we'll get to a couple more riddles. All right. So, name's Logan.
All right, Logan.
I'm going to keep this, I'm going to try to keep this short, but I can't sugarcoat it. All right. I just married a woman who has twin boys, 5 years old, sharp little dudes. Here's the problem that's been eating at me, or here's the problem that's been eating at me. She's got this habit of running their father's name through the mud right in front of them. And it's not once in a while, it's regular. From what she told me, the relationship they had just fell apart and they couldn't stand each other anymore. Cool. Relationships end. That's life. But from what I can actually see with my own eyes, the guy shows up, he's there for the boys, handles his responsibilities, does what a father's supposed to do. Meanwhile, I'm standing there listening to her tear him down like he's some deadbeat, and those kids are just sitting there soaking it up.
Mm-hmm.
That don't sit right with me at all. Truth is, every time she starts in with it, I feel like telling her straight up to shut the fuck up and cut it out. Those boys love their dad. Man, you can see it in their faces.
Mm.
And it feels foul watching someone chip away at just because she's still bitter about their relationship. It's like she wants more from a man who's already doing more than enough. I'm the new husband, not their replacement father, and I don't want to come in swinging like I'm trying to control her. But at the same time, I'm not about to stand there while these kids get caught in the crossfire of grown up resentment, of grown up resentment.
Sorry.
So what the hell do I do here? Do I check her and risk blowing up my own marriage, or stay quiet and watch these boys slowly get poisoned against their own father?
Well, I
Do
definitely
I?
think the conversation needs to be had. Uh,
I mean, literally, do you stand up for children who deserve better from their mother and don't deserve to be traumatized by this? I think that you're not controlling someone if you're talking to someone and bringing up something that they're not seeing. Um, my mother was the same way, and it only made me want my father more. It also affected the relationships. I
right.
think parents should always want to co-parent and get to a point of co-parenting. I think him being the husband and seeing what his wife is doing, there is nothing wrong with having that conversation and saying, listen, I really think like you talking him down in front of them, they're 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, you know what they're doing, what she's doing to them, and what mixed messages it's giving because the man is actually fucking showing up.
Right, right. That's the thing. The dude's doing what he has
So
to do with it.
I have an issue when women do shit like this, and
Yeah.
even more so when their partners stay quiet. He sees it's a problem. It bothers him. Say fucking something.
Yeah.
Like, this is the era we're in. Forget Me Too, whatever. If you see something that is fucked up, say something. Enough of the bullshit of boys will be boys or this is the thing. No. Like, if someone is joking about fucking sexual assault shit, not okay. If you see someone abusing or talking down to even children, just to the children, you need to say something. Why are we like, it's 2026? Why are we standing by still and not standing up for those who cannot stand up? Like, I feel like, what the fuck, world? Seriously, this is not good. It is not good to verbally, it's like a verbal abuse in a way.
Hmm.
Constantly talking down about somebody who's actually doing whatever they can.
And then it's even, and then and I would, and then they have nerve when the dude disappears and doesn't want to deal with them anymore. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Like,
Like what?
you are pushing them away. Why are they going to want to deal with your ass? They,
Right.
if a man is showing up and trying to be the parent that they're supposed to be, why are we nitpicking and why are we still bringing up the past? That's what it was. Why can't we see what's happening now and respect what's happening now when people are actually making attempts and trying to do this felt personal because I know someone who is going through this right now with his baby mama, and I think it's bullshit. I think that, like, if you're seeing, especially that, if you see that the step parent, because he's the step parent, what if he starts talking down to the boys or some shit like that? Is she just gonna idly sit by? You know
Thank
what
you,
I'm saying?
Monica. Yeah, exactly.
Like, uh, either parent has to stand up for the children. She that may not see what she's doing is so wrong. Okay, because sometimes we get stuck in our ways because she probably learned that behavior and is now repeating it. You get
And,
me?
and yeah, and at the same time, it's like, because I see this on a daily basis at my work, and we as human beings allow our emotions to run what we do. And we're so angry at the other person
Mm-hmm.
that we're using our children as tools against them, you know, um, which is unfair. It's unfair because as adults, things happen. But what happens between you and their father has nothing to do with them. And even if everything she says is true, doesn't matter because the kids have nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you can't change the fact that he's still their father. And you can't control other people. You can only control yourself. So if you have an issue, talk to your therapist or talk to other adults. But the kids shouldn't be a part of that because
Right.
they still have to function as his children. If he's doing a crappy job, let him do it all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
If he's doing a great job, let him do the great job all by himself. You know, but emotions really do lead people's behaviors.
Oh yeah.
And
People react.
sometimes we get in
They
our own way.
automatically react. People do not take the
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
to process things. It's so like learned behavior. Like that's what we learned. We learned to
Mhm.
react right away in our culture.
Yeah.
People think we're
And
hot
everybody wants
tempered,
revenge.
quick, but this is what it is. This is learned behavior. It's just like that's what it was. You just fucking start yelling and shit.
Yeah.
It's
And the
just
kid
Yeah.
and the thing is too, if the
And it's hard.
guy is if he was a deadbeat dude, they'll find that shit on their own as they get older.
They
exactly.
will.
They're gonna
They
see it
will.
for themselves. Like
Right.
your actions speak louder than words. So,
Mhm.
but again, this is
But it
giving
is hard to, yeah, it is difficult. It is difficult because it's like when something like that happens, you know, for whatever reason you guys aren't together.
right. He could have
It's
cheated on her, but
yeah,
but
it's
that
so difficult.
was on you, not on the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
So you have to keep that shit separate, or you need to work that shit out. Because
Yeah.
I think it's sad. Like this day and age, it really should all be about getting to a position of co-parenting, because there are a lot of parents who aren't together.
Yeah.
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 So there it can exist where you can have a cordial relationship with the other parent of your child for
Yeah.
the sake of your child.
But I also think that people in either one of their lives do need to be caring enough to point out to them that this is happening because I know it's hard to believe, but some people actually do these things unconsciously and
Yeah,
are really not aware the way they're speaking or how it feels or looks to other people or they're just like, well, I'm just expressing what happened,
mm,
and
right,
it's like you need somebody sometimes to point out to you how that looks, how it
right,
feels, because you're just not aware that how you're feeling and what you're expressing is so negative.
correct.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
and
terrible.
the
That's
effects
terrible.
that it has. So yes,
Emotional damage.
that definitely is emotional damage. So I say yes, Logan, for the twin boys, 5-year-old boys. You need to speak to mom. You need to speak to your wife.
The actions, Monica said, actions are always louder than words.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's terrible, man. I could picture, I could see it in my head. Her running her mouth, talking shit, and these kids just looking at her like, but dad just did this, and
Yeah, but
Well,
daddy,
but sometimes it's from hurt. You know, hurt people hurt people.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
And
obviously she's hurt and she's
yeah,
still relinquishing this depth of fucking
but wait a minute, but hold
shit
up,
she has inside.
all that shit she has inside, but she still married some other dude.
Right. You would think that she would be past it, but she obviously isn't. Like, this is the thing, too. Like,
because
people forget when you have kids with someone, they are involved in your life forever. Right.
yeah,
Like,
Right.
but one has nothing to do with the other, Corleone. Like,
No, but what I'm saying is she doesn't seem to be healed enough from whatever the fuck she went through in the past for her to deal with
I
having
mean,
to
and
be
it's
married.
sad.
not
Yes. It would be
necessarily, not
great.
necessarily. Let's not do that. Um, you can fall in love again,
Yeah.
but it doesn't stop hurting. And the fact that she had children with this person, maybe the kids look exactly like him.
Yeah.
They're a
Yeah.
reminder of what he did. And so unfortunately, the only person she has in her life to be able to process that, which is not healthy, but the reality is those two kids. And because she has to be a part of his life and he has to be a part of hers in whatever way, she may feel that she got, and so she wants to prevent her kids, so to speak, from not seeing what she experienced, which is again not the right way to do it. But I
Right.
don't think that has anything to do with her ability to heal relationship wise, to be in another relationship. It just it just means that she needs to find a better, more mature way of expressing, that anger towards that particular person. Because no, you can't bleed on the people that didn't cut you, so why couldn't she fall in love again? But she needs to leave the past in the past
She's
and
bleeding
move
on
on.
them kids.
She what?
She's bleeding on them kids.
Yes, and that's why I said she needs to find a more productive and
She's
supportive
therapy.
way.
Right. She
Yeah,
needs to go to counseling and let all that
definitely.
shit out in counseling and not on her kids, period.
Yeah. But I think she thinks she's trying to help them
Yeah.
by quote unquote informing them
Right.
of who he really is. But it's not, that's not necessarily the way to
Yes.
go. Yeah. Because you can't choose your parents, you
No,
know. You
not
can
at all.
choose who plays the role, but you can't
Right.
choose who your parents are.
Correct.
So
Hmm.
Yep. It's a crapshoot lottery.
it is.
Damn.
But yeah, Logan, tell your wife to get some counseling. Okay. Tell that bitch to stop talking about the kid's dad in front of the kids.
Yeah, I mean, if she was pulling Logan aside and saying, "Damn, he didn't do
Yeah,
this or
like she's pissed about him. Talk to Logan about it, but don't be, belittling the fucking father
Yeah,
in front of the kids.
you can talk to your husband. That's what
Yeah.
spouses are for. But not, not in front of the kids.
Yeah, no. That's a no.
And not to them either.
Mm-hmm.
Because
right."
again, I do supervised parenting and excuse me. Whew, excuse
Oh,
me.
bless you.
Thank
Bless
you.
you, bless you, bless you.
And
Blah blah blah.
oh
Okay.
gosh. I do supervised parenting part-time, and that is an issue. It's
Mhm.
like both of them, because they're so angry at each other, and then
Right.
they put each other through these hoops.
Yep.
um they find themselves in this situation where one of them can't be alone with their children because the other parent has, animosity towards them, and they find reasons why, one of the parents can't see their kids by themselves. Some of them are
Mhm.
very valid and legitimate concerns, but others are just the other parent being vindictive, wanting control. Again, that's a big thing. People wanting to be able to control things. The story, the narrative, the situation. Um
Mhm.
and you know what? Some of it is fear, cuz speaking from experience, when I first got divorced, that was one of my biggest fears, was that he he would be able to take my kids from me
Mm,
because he had more resources, because he had another spouse already. Like, heaven forbid, as a mother, one of the worst feelings is thinking that because of that other parent, you could lose your child. And so,
mm,
you know, sometimes we act out without thinking.
yeah.
And it doesn't help the situation. I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't been guilty once or twice expressing my anger, frustration, and hurt um, around my children. But, you know, ultimately at the end of the day, I also have to be honest with them and let them know what the good things are that are happening, and reassuring them that their father loves them, and that it's not their fault. And so it's like being a parent can has its difficult moments, but that pain and anger, it gets in
Mm,
the way. I mean, we've got people who come to this program where literally want nothing more than just to be a part of their kid's life, and knowing, because it could be male or female, knowing
right,
that the other parent makes things so difficult just because they can.
right.
And it sucks. It really does.
Yep, I agree. I don't think that a parent should have to go to court in order to be able to see their children.
Yeah.
Or like, I just think that's crazy. That I don't understand how someone can have a parent who wants to be a part of their child's life and give what they can, and you don't accept it or try to meet someone in the middle or anything like that for whatever the reasons may be.
Yeah. And
Like,
part of that is the toolbox, like you were saying, that
yeah, like,
maybe she's not able. That's how she learned.
yeah,
Some
I mean,
people
I'm
just don't have the
sure.
tools.
I'm not
Yeah.
even going to try to even understand the mindset of this person,
Yeah.
but I think that, like, if you say you're struggling though, and things are hard and you can't afford things, and you have someone who is willing to buy those things, like, why isn't that good enough?
Yeah. You need to allow it.
Like, if your
Just
kids
like
need
I think if they're
food,
not providing, you have every right. You actually have a responsibility to go after that person for their share, for the sake of
fine.
your children, because you didn't make these children by yourself. You shouldn't have to
Not
take
at
care of them
all.
by yourself.
Not at all. But I have a lot of feelings on a lot of things dealing with this
Mm-hmm.
whole situation
Me
of
too.
people just baby mama drama. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of times it's very unnecessary shit. It's just like,
It can be
if people
prevented.
would just fucking communicate and have a conversation,
Yep.
so many things could get better. Like, it's like, honestly, at this point, I've told my friend that I think he needs a mediator. And I think that might be like the best way to be able to sit down and have a conversation, because it's not going to happen any other way, it seems. And honestly, someone having to go through the court system, you're talking $10,000. Who the fuck has $10,000 to go to court to see your children? That's ridiculous. It should not cost that much for people to bring their, other parent to court, to like, just for them to get the rights to be like, yes, this parent can also see their child. Like, insane.
And a lot of times, again, some of the excuses I've heard are, why should they be able to see the kid if they're not paying their support or whatever, whatever. One has nothing to do with the other.
You greedy bitch. I will. No, I'm just playing.
Well, no, like I said, some have really valid concerns, but in the overall thing, whether they pay support or not has nothing to do with their right to be a part of that child's life or see them.
Right.
Like, I honestly have to say that in my, my divorce situation, it never crossed my mind to stop my children from seeing their dad. Like
Right.
it never crossed my mind. Yes, I'll go after him for what you need and all this stuff, but one thing has nothing to do with the other.
Yeah.
You know, I'll take care of the legal stuff, but that has nothing to do with his right to be a dad.
I
Right.
think I think also it to to be a parent that takes care of a child, and it's more than financial. It's also an emotional.
It is.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's an emotional thing. You have to be there emotionally, and you know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying.
got to show up. You
Yeah,
got
you
to
got to
show
show
up.
up.
But if
It's
you don't give them a
it,
chance to show up, how are
you
they going
just
to
don't
show
throw
up?
money. You just can't throw money at it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You can't just throw money at
Exactly.
it. You got to be there. You got to physically be there. And
And I'm
the thing is too. Hold up, real quick. I feel this is my opinion. I feel
All of this is our
every.
opinion.
I know. I feel that every child needs some kind of male role model or some kind of male figure in their lives, whether especially for young men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because a lot of women. I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying some women. They seem to think that um, not having a father or a father figure or some kind of male in a positive male in a kid in a boy's life, the boy's gonna grow up fine. I feel
But again, that's probably because that woman had such problems with them in their relationship. She's not counting him as a positive male role model because she's angry.
right. Yeah.
I just want to throw a little fact out there that there has actually been research done on this that uh males born males grown up in a single home, children grown up in a single home with a mother actually do worse than children in a single home with a father. So I don't know what that says. Correlations can be made all day, but I think it's important, like you said, to make sure that there are those father figures that I don't, you know what? I hate even saying male or father figure because it reminds me of just the patriarchy just ruining the world. But I think what it really is that there just needs to be some kind of support system and other people besides mom that a kid can go to, or besides dad that a kid can go. And there are things that a mom can do that a dad can't.
Right.
So
They need both. They need
right.
both.
And that's not to like also hit on gay couples and things like that. I feel like there's still love there with two parents, but it's different to have femininity or a masculine type of energy around, I guess.
You know,
And you learn, like, I don't know, there's just so many things. Like a girl, it would just be harder, like puberty and all that shit. And that's what I think about right away. It's like these cute babies, they all turn into teenagers one day. They all go through that tween phase, which I think is
Well,
like the
even
scariest phase. I don't know how you guys did it, but
even in like interracial couples, right? Um I don't think it has much to do with the male female part, but for instance, my children are half African American. And so when I ask him to speak to them about what that's like,
mhm,
being Latina, actually being a white Latina, I don't necessarily have that frame of reference, that point of view that he could give her. So it's like if he won't communicate with me or vice versa, how can you effectively navigate that?
mm,
And it's like, come on, like you have something that she needs.
right,
And if I'm trying to keep that from her, I'm doing her a disservice,
exactly.
So yeah.
damn.
It's all important.
Yep.
Well,
Logan, get your
you
shit
put a
together and
comment
talk
up,
to your wife.
but I couldn't see what the comment said.
Oh, it said, Monica says every child needs both parents.
I mean, that's
But-
ideal, but
So like I
We
said,
just need to
Logan,
get out of our egos.
mm,
ego trip. Yeah. Damn. All right, so I'm gonna be straight up. I think my internet went out
what?
because my phone is on 5G and I have the Wi-Fi connected to the computer from my phone.
Oh wow!
I have that set in case my internet goes out for some
Oh
reason.
my goodness, that's crazy.
We're getting nasty storms up this way.
Oh yeah, here too. Actually, there was a lot of like lightning and thunder
So
before.
my Wi-Fi
Oh
is
my lord,
Wi-Fi is connected to my phone right now.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Technology.
Yes. I purposely do that every episode, so in case something happens,
Right, you got backup.
it smoothly connects to my phone.
Oh my goodness.
So, um,
Oh yeah, so you guys are getting like thunderstorms and stuff out there.
yeah, it was supposed to be. Yeah, it's right now. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a
I'm
tornado.
South Jersey, and we're having that too.
We had a tornado warning earlier.
Oh, tornadoes.
Ooh. It's not fun. It's funny until there's a cow flying around.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna do one more riddle and then we're gonna be out.
Oh man, these riddles.
All right, one more.
All right.
All right. What comes once a minute, twice a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
Repeat it.
All right. What comes once a minute, twice a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
I have no idea. It's gonna be something really stupid. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad.
All right, you ready for the answer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The letter M.
The letter what?
M.
Unbelievable.
Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Ah,
Oh man.
Danny riddles.
Yeah. Well, Dubs couldn't make it tonight. He's not feeling well.
Yeah. Feel better.
Yeah, feel better, Dubs. Well, thank you for everybody for coming through. Had a nice time. Nice riddles. Nice emails. Logan, talk to your fucking wife, bro. Get that
Yes,
shit straightened out, bro. Tell her she can't keep doing that shit. That shit's not cool. John.
Maybe
Yes.
she shouldn't curse at her, but
No,
Yeah, let's not curse at her.
And
Yeah.
then John, as far as I'm concerned, have dinner with everybody. Make some teriyaki fried chicken, veggie fried rice,
Tyler Perry
eggs,
style.
and as everybody's eating, just get up and say, "Listen, how's it like being with my wife?" You know what I'm saying? Just be honest about it.
Oh man.
So I appreciate you guys for coming through. Of course, I appreciate everybody for stopping.
We hope you have a happy birthday.
Yes, sir. Because you're old as dirt.
Yeah.
There is dirt older than I am.
Half a century.
I'm half a century old.
Wow.
Yeah, half a century old. I got a long way to go. So
you too.
yeah. So with that being said, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you everybody for coming into the chat room and talking with us. Thanks for dealing with my stupid ass riddles. You didn't figure them out, so they weren't stupid.
You know what? I hate games.
So thanks. Appreciate it. And always remember that at some point,
This
This
might
might hurt.
hurt.
good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.